Oh my gosh.
If the woman says no and you don't listen to her, it's rape. Plain and simple, case closed, 10 to 20.
Talk about it. What is up, you guys? It is your girl Jen, and I'm back again with another video. And this video is probably going to be a little bit triggering for some people. View with caution. Before I get into the video, I do want to say that in 2 weeks, whoever guesses the right TV show that we're going into, you will get 50% off of any t-shirt that you want on retroblacknostalgia.com. And for my Patreon subscribers, you are getting it for free. Also, if you are not already a Patreon subscriber, what are you waiting for? Because honestly, we're about to start watching. Without further ado, let's get into this episode. Are y'all going to be watching like the reboot, or I don't even know what to consider it, but they're making a different world with like, young kids. I'm assuming the kids of, if I'm mistaken, Dwayne and Whitley. And most of the cast is coming back, so I don't know.
Garth is just my friend from astronomy class.
So that's why there's stars in your eyes.
Because she not acting like
Kim,
he a
could
friend.
you please tell Jaleesa that men and women can be friends?
But y'all are not.
Jaleesa, men and women can be friends.
Do you believe that?
No.
Do y'all believe that men and women can just be platonic friends? Do you agree that there's just no such thing? Definitely let me know that in the comments, because I feel like that's like an ongoing conversation for real.
As a matter of fact,
Well,
I'm
let's
going to
see.
the spring cabaret dance with my friend Dwayne.
Oh, this is before Whitley and Dwayne. What was it that Dwayne liked Freddie in the beginning, right? Which that also just goes to show men and women probably cannot be friends, because there's usually one or the other that might like one or the other.
Freddie.
Hi.
I took tap when I was 5. Excuse me, Courtney.
Ooh.
It's Whitley, you dumb jock!
He was all up in his face until he said the wrong name. He just was not into her.
Freddie, I know it's short notice, but what do you say we go to the spring cabaret dance?
Together?
Not just your friend.
Dwayne and I decided to go to the dance together.
Well, when I hit the wall, I hurt my arm, my dancing arm.
Not your dancing arm.
You two go on and have a good time. Don't even think about me.
Damn, she was lost in the sauce in that man.
He's a hunk of substance. He looked right through that sea of beautiful women and he picked me.
I could passed up Whitley too.
Hi, Tammy.
I'll cool down in the shower.
Baby, you look too hot to cool down. Where you going?
How men can't.
And she came over to my place to help me find a blanket. Next thing I knew, she was all over me.
Get out of here!
Men can't read the room.
That chick scratches like an alley cat.
And she kinky too. Get out of here!
Clearly that wasn't kink.
Once we got going, she started putting up a fuss. It's our job to let them think it wasn't their idea.
Wayne is like, now hold on.
When you're alone with the girl and your hands down her blouse, if she says, "Ooh, stop," don't tell me you do.
As you should.
If you want it, you gotta go for it.
And that right there, just as a man, you shouldn't even be hanging out with a man that has that kind of mindset. Because, sir, what? Like, where do they learn this from? And then you passing it on to your homies that probably look up to you or just don't know no better. That's sad.
I was just wondering, how well do you know Garth?
I think pretty well.
Questions that need to be answered.
This is so sweet. Are you jealous?
No, girl.
I don't want you to go out with this guy.
I understand. I was jealous when you were going out with
no.
Suzanne.
I feel like he should have just said why.
He wears the catcher's mask.
He's a pitcher.
Freddie, this guy is fast. He might be out of your league.
Just say it.
Wayne, I know I'm from New Mexico, but I do
Oh, she is?
tumbleweed between my ears. I'm a...
Well, you do.
He might try to make you do things you don't want to do.
He's your friend. What you're doing is really low.
You really don't know him, Freddie.
Oh, boy. See? And because that is his friend, you should have listened to him. Because if that's his friend, he's not going to try to sabotage him because you think he's jealous. Like, nah, that's probably the person you should be listening to.
I was just thinking about guys, and how we treat women. When you were my age, you did a little hoochie.
Nah, hoochie. Hoochie.
You know that her mouth is saying no, but you're sure that there are parts of her saying yes. What part do you listen to? Her mouth.
Period.
So it's not my job to get her off the hook or to help her give it up.
Man, what you talking about is rape.
Talk about it.
Oh, man.
Now it's my turn to ask questions. Why are we talking about this?
Nah, say exactly what's going on. They ain't got to do nothing yet, but should be looked into at least.
Freddie, the night before a big game, athletes are not supposed to do too much cheek-to-cheeking. You understand? It saps the energy.
I'll take a vitamin.
Yeah,
What vitamin is that?
I know exactly what you're up to, and you are not going to ruin this night for me.
Freddie, this guy's a creep.
Creep.
Like, why wouldn't you listen to him?
I can barely make it out. I guess it's because the Little Dipper has 3 stars brighter than the fourth magnitude.
And then he's saying all the right stuff.
I know a place where we can see the stars much better. Up at the Overlook.
I've never been up there.
I know the way.
She is just gone, beyond smitten.
The view from above is even better. I bring you the heaven.
And you know he's done this too many times to count, unfortunately. I'm sure it's like the same process every time.
My first kiss. I mean, here at Hillman.
Oh, I hate that for her, actually.
You're probably totally unaware of this, but your hand is on my...
He know exactly where his hand is. There's no reason for you to lock the door.
God, hold on!
Freddie, you didn't come up here just to look at the stars?
Getting chills.
Please!
You want it rough? I can play that one.
Oh my gosh. That's right, Dwayne. That's right. That's exactly how you show up. That's exactly how you show up as a friend, as a man.
Freddie, that chick is a tease.
This
You should have heard her.
he's
Let's
trash.
go look at the stars. Like we're going on some kind of field trip.
And that's the thing too, is like he's like, let me go ahead and say something to somebody so that I can pretty much have control of the narrative, so that if they come back and say something, I came and I told you first. This man is disgusting.
You know how they are. They're trained to say no. It's our job to let them off the hook.
It's a good thing that Dwayne said something.
I can't believe I actually begged that kid to come to school here.
Walter, he had us all fooled.
Not me. I knew the minute that kid called me Courtney, he was a worm.
He's like, I'm not over that. That's where I draw the line.
Freddie had the guts to report Garth to the police.
A lot of girls don't. They think if they were out on a date, somehow they were responsible.
That is true. That ain't gonna stop these guys from doing what they do.
So, how does it feel to be a hero?
No, the real hero's right here. She did
Exactly.
really well down at the police station.
They're both heroes.
How's Tammy? She's pretty shook up, but she told the police everything.
Shout out to Tammy too.
Date rape is a hard thing to prove.
But we've got witnesses right here.
I'm going to see this thing through to the end.
And it sucks because, well, I don't know if it was her name Tammy. I don't know if she had actually gotten, like, if they had gotten all the way or if she was able to escape like Freddie. But if she was like, if they went all the way, wow, because of course, you know, Freddie was able to say something right away, but not every woman or every person is not going to be able to do that right away. Because clearly, we don't know how long ago that happened with whatever his name was and Tammy. But, you know, hearing about it, it's like, okay, I need to help this woman because I need to tell my story. That way it kind of, it holds weight.
Can I just have a couple of minutes alone with Dwayne, please?
Yeah, because, you know, you do have to apologize because he was really just trying to look out for you. And honestly, you know, she was in over her head.
Freddie, call me if you need to.
Yeah, it's so sweet.
Thank you. Thank you for being my friend.
Yeah, that's a true friend. Men and women can be friends. Yeah, man, that was quite the episode. I just love that they showed Dwayne being a stand-up guy and actually saying something and not just, well, I don't want to say nothing because that's my boy. I am glad they made sure not only did he stand up for her, not only did he try to warn her, but he said, I know this guy is bad and I'm not just going to be like, well, that's none of my business. So the fact that he's like, oh, I'm going to watch them every single move and go wherever they go. If it was not for Dwayne, this would have ended up even worse. Shout out to everybody from A Different World. I need to see all of them, like showrunner, executive producers, directors, all of them need to come back together and create something else because this was and the writers, this was like a A+++ team. I don't know if they're going to be involved with the new A Different World series that's coming out, but whew, they did their thing with this one. Until next time, peace.
Black nostalgia. Turn it up, tune and feel the culture. Millennial magic, we keep it alive. Welcome to the spot where the good vibes thrive. Oh yes. bit of light.